Yeah, fellas, welcome to the show. Let me turn down my volume. All right, let's look at our strange, wacky, and weird comments this evening. Wolf WordPress. How dare you talk shit about Elliot Rodger? And no Black Lives Matters is racist and stupid. Blacks kill more people than any other race, so fuck you, bitch! Oh, Lord Evers. We know that Caucasian people kill more people than any race on the planet. Better killers than anybody else. Better warriors, whatever you want to call it. All you gotta do is check FBI.gov. That's all you guys gotta do. Instead of listening to these dumbass blogs that people put up, go to FBI.gov. HTTP colon slash slash forward slashes FBI.gov. Okay? You'll learn a lot there. The Awakened one. I totally understand the truth ruined entertainment for me too. It was very hard in the beginning, but every once in a while I catch a movie or TV series when it's old, so I can skip through it. Good for you there, the Awakened one. I still watch like Sherlock Holmes. I like the English version, but I haven't been able to find it lately. That the one with the real pale skinny guy. The American one, I love also because I like the actor. He's really interesting. And of course, I was Lucy Liu fan. She looks good in that show too. Shit. Bangura. 8 guys who disliked are creeps in friend zone. Under how women. Yep. Like this wolf. Oh yeah, I forgot to ban the dude. Let me take care of business here real quick, fellas. It must be a brand new channel. Let's see. How do I check on the date again? I used to know that. Fuck it. Boy, supporting Elliot Rodgers. Let's go ahead and delete the comment. So he basically got his ass banned, and there's no comment there. He just wastes his time. Actually, he got me to read it. I think I'll stop reading these guys' stupidity and give them attention and just go ahead and ban and delete them. Yeah, I'm definitely going to start doing that in the future. Nathan Miller, under, I guess, is the Player Supreme show where I'm wearing the poncho thing. I personally know a man in his early 40s who fell for a mail-ordered bride without realizing it's about business, not love. He found a Vietnamese girl to quickly marry the moment she landed in his country without knowing much about her. At their wedding, the girl actually leaned back when he went for the kiss, though she didn't want him to kiss her, as though she didn't want him to kiss her. He talked later about how she didn't like having sex, and she cried to herself when she became pregnant. That's not a good marriage to be in. Whenever I saw him after that, he always whined about the problems he's having with her, complained about how she was demanding that he send money to her family in Vietnam, which he did. What a chump. What a sucker. As Bugs Bunny said, what a maroon. And never had anything good to say about his time with her family. He finally divorced her last year after they had a physical altercation, and he now constantly whines about women in general and says they are all trying to use you for money. Well, he's definitely headed for MGTOW. He essentially has a MGTOW mentality like you talk about. Exactly. Most of those guys never had a female, but some of them had a woman that burned them, and now they're all angry and shit. He never had success with white women in his own race, which is probably why he resorted to a mail-order bride in the first place. Yeah, the guys that are basically fugly, they usually do mail-order brides. You know, they might have some huge, gigantic foreheads or little tiny slits for eyes and wear these big goggle glasses and basically geeks. And they'll do some Asian broad, hoping the Asian broad might find some way to love them. And that's what they get. You need to be awake to what the real motives are when bringing home a mail-order bride, the fellow says. This guy acted as though he expected her to just love him for the rest of his life. And what a dummy. Tell him I said so too, man. He got exactly what he deserved. In Portuguese, bem feito. In Blackagese, Galactic Hedgehog. This was the first video I've watched by you, sir. You have all my respect. Thank you, Galactic Hedgehog. How to be a player. Paulette Carlisle. Oh, wow. Paulette is spamming my channel. Free sex show, huh? Damn, Paulette. I got to put that word on my block list if it continues. Let's go ahead and delete the comment. T. Price. It's a shame dueling is illegal. There are some people who should be called out. I can't abide rudeness. He also says, especially when they use the anonymity of the net to spew vitriol. Well, thank you, T. Price. I wish there was a way to find the haters. Press a button, we have their address. YouTube's got it. They have the IP addresses. It would be nice if YouTube would give us those addresses, so when I start to travel, I can visit people that I want to visit. I've got a long list. From the fellow named Rumi that started uploading my past shows episodes many years ago, and it continues. I've got a long ass memory. Well, I've got 4 comments from Michael Nolan. Let me start with just the first one. I meant to say a challenge, man. That reminds me, Michael. Let's see if you recognize this accent. Oh, I've got headphones on. Yeah, he's one of your countrymen. And I've been listening to his accent. Come on. Get started again. That's weird. With headphones on, I can't hear it. Interesting. Must be the system. Okay, never mind, Michael. I want to say, Lottie, challenge men love a challenge. It's interesting. It interests them to mess around with different things to get it right. They also compete with other men. Basically, they're not quite awkward types or lazy. Also, worrying falls into a negative pattern or trait. That's what women do. And women don't clown as well as it might hurt the person if it's something silly or small. Where a man clowns. I'm trying my Irish accent in my brogue there a lot. I don't know if I'm doing it right. Why don't you let me know if I'm doing it right, Michael Nolan? Because one day I want to visit Ireland and see all the leprechauns and the fae. The two after the nun. A lot of well, the man clowns just as a joke, and the women pass that femme energy onto the boys, the boyos, to be these quite awkward doormats. Be nice to people and giving. We see nowadays a lot of guys take jokes seriously, like a woman does. If you take a more, oh, read more. Joke seriously, you are feminine. Supreme, you can't have man conversation with them as they will have a passive point of view. So basically saying that a lot of guys can't take jokes these days, and uh, it's okay to joke around with women. Okay, it's okay to joke around as long as you have close to a normal bandwidth on humor. If you tend to be like an engineer type or a IT type, you might want to check your humor a little bit and be a little bit more careful of that. Levi Mark. P.S. I'm feeling your hoodie. I'm loving the quality of the new videos. It's great sound and picture. Thank you, Levi. And he also says, thank you, Supreme. Jay, I think I got over approach anxiety finally, but in the fear program, it doesn't tell you anything after you get over it. Is it in the confidence kicker? What are you looking for after you get over you conquered approach anxiety? Doesn't tell you anything after you get over it. What's it tell you? You mean you want me to tell you to go out there and when we see a girl choosing, step over? Okay, consider yourself told. Okay? The confidence kicker does have a mini boot camp in it, so you'll get something to do. I haven't checked because I don't want to rush the process. Good. Pimpin' Scout. I have been the mail order bride game. Let me make it clear. One, many times the girls you see on the websites don't even know English. You pay money to talk with them and meet them, and you see them on camera while in secret an English-speaking person typing for her. I can't even show proof on this. Were the fun I talked with the guy while the cute girl puts her camera on. Two, it can happen that you connect with someone, but let me be clear, are you ready to take this risk? Many of these girls are looking for a green card and a better future. This is a business, an exchange of favors, one for another. It is a business contract. She wins and you may win, but most important, that the business owner wins. She will not contact you in person without the approval of the agency behind her. Go try and get her private email or phone number. You will be surprised. There are many fake profiles. There are also a favor profile. I can ask a pretty friend to make some photos and put her there as a favor. You will never meet her. If you are so inclined to go after a foreign girl, it is better to travel there and meet girls in person. Conclusion, it has nothing to do with love. It's a business transaction. There you go. Vincent Valentine, ex-Turk official channel. Trolls have negative energy. They hate something in their life, so they do pathetic trolling. I can agree with that. MK Ultra, your new sound video quality is on point. Cool. I'm using the same camera I'm using right now, but I just put it up on a pedestal. It's a high-def webcam. Night Shot. I love them Asian. If I ever travel, I'm going to hit up China and Japan. Actually, you want to hit up Thailand. That's the place where guys go for sport sex, I think it's called. Mail order brides, question mark? Nah, man, not for me. And I hear you should get your own translator, especially in the Ukraine and Russian regions for mail order brides. Lots of scams out there. Some are run by Russian mafia. But yeah, change yourself into the guy that your woman might like. Learn how to ride a motorcycle so you can take her on rides at sunset. I like that idea there. On my same video, scripts don't work because conversation's too dynamic. Exactly. I laugh at the PUAs who spend hours memorizing scripts. Nitro also says there was too much lost when the libraries of Alexandria burned. Imagine the knowledge the ancients had. Yeah, really think about it. Okay. Panini? Stupid troll, lol. He went for me. He must have a degree in being stupid. He was no contest at all. I was thinking, I don't want, I don't want to join Facebook, but what about if I send you videos? Because I was raised by father, and he was a great life coach when I was a teenager. He was like my own personal Mr. Miyagi. So if it okay by you, I will share some of my father knowledge, and I think it would be much better said on video. It up to you. My father brought me up to have a quest and thirst for knowledge. That's why I like your videos. They're full of wisdom, and I can see what amazing man my father is. Just wow. When I think back, great memories. You must have had a good father, Panani. Panini. Jay again. That guy just said he's complacent with weed. Then why the fuck are you here? He's bullshitting himself. Exactly. What's the difference between a crush and a window of opportunity? I know some girls are patient enough to wait for me to make something happen, while others I only get one try. How do I handle both? Thanks. When it's a window of opportunity, step over. When you think a girl has a crush on you, step over. That's how you handle everything in life. Step over and find how deep the rabbit hole goes. If you believe it's a window of opportunity, step over, see how deep the rabbit hole goes. If it's a crush, step how deep the rabbit hole goes. How deep the crush goes. Ace. Same advice. Step over and start a conversation if they are choosing. Find out as much as you can about these women. It does not cost you anything to put your bid in. Egal Zero. Hello, Player Supreme. Been seeing a lot of strange girls lately. I watched one of your videos about Elliot, the virgin killer, and I saw real accounts of girls actually attracted to that guy. Pretty blonde white girls who were exactly his type. Isn't that a shame? Isn't that a fucking shame? Those same blondes he slathered over, if he had been man enough to have guts to step over, he would have been happy right now. He would have been married. He could have had his kids. Imagine him having little kids. All his issues with, but he was fucked up. He was just fucked up inside. So I urge you guys, man, get over your fucked upness. Fix yourself so you don't end up like that. Which makes me wonder if that guy actually ever approached a girl. It also makes me wonder why some guys like the sensitive, emotional, soft kind. Some girls like the sensitive, emotional, soft kind of guys. Also, I've noticed there are girls who are out of my league who are into me. And then there are girls who look out of shape and attractive, just know the type you settle for when you don't have much options. Question mark. That's a question. Okay, then there are girls who look out of shape and attractive, type you settle for when you don't have much options. Okay. I can't really say I've been in that position where I didn't have much options. Even as a geek in high school, there were girls that liked me. I used to have the balls step over to them. There were girls I crushed on. When I was in 10th grade, my first year of high school, because we separate 8th and ninth grade out here, there was a senior. She was a blonde chick. She was dating the most popular black dude on the campus. She had one eye that was dead. It was white, and she had one working eye. She was blonde. She had nice legs. She was curvy. There was something sexy about that, that one eye thing. And they didn't give her a fake eye. It was just kind of white inside. But I thought it was sexy. That's how desperate I was. Crushed on an older girl. Actually, I crushed on our old bus driver. She was a blonde chick that wore blue jeans and those moccasin shoes. I still remember it to this day. I crushed on the old Latina librarian. I would go in there because I was a bookworm, and she was tiny and she was cute. And I saw her many years later when I was an adult. I think, wow, that's the lady I used to have a crush on. The blonde bus driver, I probably saw, tried her top unbuttoned a little bit too low, and I saw, a piece of breast. That's all it took to make me fall in love, was sight of some skin. That's how bad I was. The men of my age, we knew National Geographics very well. We'd go and spend long sessions in the bathroom with the African women that showed the breast. Oh, gosh, what a geek. I think back to how bad I was, fellas, and I look at where I've came. That's how I know you guys can do it. Because nobody could have been as bad as me. Because I was incredibly shy. And I would do that whole nice guy demure thing that I learned from Japanese cartoons as a kid. That's how bad it was. I'm taking my lessons from a fucking cartoon. No, that's ultimate bad and stupid. Okay, and then he says, and they actually have the nerve to reject me even though I'm above their league. Yeah. The pretty girls are down to earth and easier to easier to hook up with than the mediocre or ugly ones. Why? A lot of the ugly ones think you're out of their league and they think you wouldn't even give them a chance. That's why. Nathan Miller says to him, as for Elliot Rodger, he kept to himself and never tried to engage anyone in conversation. I only know of 2 documented occasions when he said hi to random girls on the streets and cried when he got ignored. That was it. Those who knew him personally that were interviewed by the media all said he was closed off and would hardly talk. This was the real reason he never had a girlfriend. If he wasn't so socially withdrawn, I have no doubt that he would have eventually found a blonde white girl that was into him, and he would never have ended up the way he did. I took great interest in the case since I look almost like him, but even I've had blonde girls into me in the past. Thank you for that comment there, Nathan. As a hapa, your own words, people's words for, people who are half white, half Asian. I learned that from a girl who gave a speech on it. That's the term hapa that they like to use. I guess you've been through the whole thing also. One of the things wrong with Elliot also was white supremacy. That's what caused him to only want whites and not really like his Asian side. The first 2 people he killed were his Asian roommates. So white supremacy was so bad and fucked up his mind that he only wanted blondes to represent whiteness. So people don't think about the racial shit that was going on in his head. They always think about the crazy shit. Night Trout. Sometimes women will send letters to serial killers and such. It has happened. Yes. Yep. And men that are in jail. There's like women. Some women have this. A rare few women have this craziness about them, to where they want to fall in love with a guy that's in jail or a serial killer that's locked up and all that kind of shit, knowing that that's a man that they'll have complete attention. Okay, their complete attention because that man, they believe because they don't think anyone else is doing it except them, that he will worship them and adore them and they'll visit them, and it's all about them, the attention they're getting from this jackass behind bars. Jay, Nitrout, why aren't you in the Facebook group? Nitrout, I didn't fit in with them much. And that is true. They kept attacking Nitrout. Simply Deep. Hello, Player Supreme. I was reading something on an article about hand spanking a woman on the ass until she had an orgasm. Jesus Christ. Simply Deep. You do know that that's a rare few women. The women that are in the BDSM, they're the only women that like pain and spanked on the ass. Okay? Women that get off on spankings. That's the only people it's possible with. So, fuck that article. They're fucking with BDSM bitches. I had a funny sexual experience the other day with this chick, and one night she was giving me a blowjob, and even after I've butt a nut, she kept blowing me, and it became sore. No, it wasn't STD. I didn't think it was STD. Some of these bitches play too goddamn much, but I got her ass back by eating her out until she got sore. And there was not any rape shit. Then she has the balls to get pissed at me, talking about you keep making me come until I hurt. And I was like, well, bitch, at least you can keep coming. My shit just hurt. Are you familiar with hentai? That's Asian cartoon porn. No, thank you. I rather experience reality. Remember, I lived in Japan and grew up on the real anime shit before the feminization happened. KR. It must be colder in Sacramento. Well, here in Maryland, we had the great blizzard, 30 inches of snow, and it's cold. I really hate shoveling snow. It sucks. We had sunshine today. Yeah. Vancouver at least from MD also. Shadow Coder, I love this channel. Thank you, Shadow Coder. Dude with a cat. BL the Tube. Sadly, it's being what they want you to be. If you are extraordinarily lucky, this is on one of my old videos from 3 or 4 years ago. Um, Extraordinarily lucky, you will be that. If not, you have to play like you are. It's not really that hard. I've done it, but I couldn't be this plastic clown all the time, and it played on my nerves. That's why you want to change and become. Women are masters of emotional manipulation. If you fuck with women that like to do that, they sure can be. The girl I'm living with, she don't do that shit. She don't play shit like that. How to attract Women by Guru says amazing video. Let me see which one of that series it was. I base things on keywords sometimes. One of the keywords is how to attract women. Unfortunately, with the headphones in, I hope this video is coming out with sound also. I may have to stop this video and see. The game has to be in you, not on you. That was a good video. Let's get rid of it. The two girls video. Is this going to be good or is it going to be bad? You guys know that either guys say something stupid or they learn something and say something intelligent. LOL, you can be a badass without being a fuckhead. People who go for abusive relationships, guys or girls, deserve what they get. I say that's in between. Did he learn something? No.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is TJ. So I'm doing the whole KonMari.
Okay, so I've caught up.
And I started with clothes.
Let me check my messages.
Into a little problem. Even though I have gotten rid of the stuff I'm not keeping out of here, I'm still left with the stuff that I am keeping on the floor. So
It says no messages to display.
to the next
I don't remember erasing these.
I really need to
There was something that I noticed the other day.
organize into my closet.
There are hidden fans.
I'm thinking it's okay.
Jeff the Kira, welcome to the channel. Columbia Condo, welcome to the channel. Bali Sandu, welcome to the channel. Wilhelm Juni, welcome to the channel. I don't know why Cool Bear Teddy he's already been a member. You new guys, did you guys come from my Facebook ad? Let me know so I know if that thing is working. I just shut it off. Got a lot of clicks to my website, but I don't know if it's actually pulling people into the channel here. Because the end of that funnel is my channel. But I have a section that has basically people who are hidden. So you guys who are hidden, I see you. Didn't know that shit was there. It's amazing. Some people would rather be hidden than have their name or face known that they're associated with this channel. Oh well. Let's see, where was I? I was under community. So anyway, you people I just mentioned, and Jeff the Kira anime, bro, come on, you gotta get rid of that shit. Okay, well that's our show for the day, fellas. It's time for me to go to bed. Peace.